Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock. They'll run here with a rookie.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Back deep is Steven Sims. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, nearly intercepted right away. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go play action with Jackson on the move to his left. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Jackson forced out to his left. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven 1st. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Jackson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Block now to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. In motion left goes a tight end. Throw caught by Flowers. Oh, what a juke into space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Jackson now. Incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Burst by him near the 35. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 6-0 our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. As they've got it as we resume action. Shotgun snap to Lock. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Sims. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The quick feet by Jackson. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They run it again with Hill. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll hand it to Tracy. Gets past one man. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw it is Lock. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another first down.
Here's Lock to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on third down, Locke.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball.
Touchdown!
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And New York set to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Locke going to throw.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
In motion right, one of the tight ends. After the interception, here's Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another big gain at that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A check down here for Henry.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens would Here just before halftime.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Try to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime, and what's been a lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Rashad Bateman.
49 yards.
And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Jackson out to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll come out in the pistol.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now Locke. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Locke. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Now they show jet sweep it instead, a run up the middle here. Down to the 22-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. They look to throw. It's Locke. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Locke now to throw. He's got the hook up there. The Neighbors. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Singletary trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Singletary. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Devin Singletary taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Third down and 6. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. They'll run it again with Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Henry out of the pistol. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 44.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
The quick feet by Jackson. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Locke to throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw it is Locke. And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Locke looks to throw it again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the jet sweep.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Henry again on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Henry up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time